for the whole of I. No matter this was you know you have to get a blind. Go and go tell them.
Okay, hello. You're welcome to Nothing Weird. How are you? Sorry, there's nothing weird about it.
Hey, Leon.
You're
Thank you. Thanks.
you're
Hey,
you're
what's
you're
up?
on.
Hey, what's up, Tick? I'm glad to. Wow, this is fucking crazy. I'm glad to be on. So I just had a quick question for Marcus. Whether or not you had been aware of any kind of the occult and like CIA and kind of deep state connections with like '90s new metal, especially like in the late '90s. I'll take my question off air, but I just want to say love you guys. There's nothing weird about it. 2021. Stay blessed when you go through 2021. Bye.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yes.
Marcus, do you know anything about this? I've heard people calling it the family values conspiracy on the internet on Reddit, and it's pretty weird. I don't really know much about it, so maybe you could tell us something about it.
Right. So, I mean, there's a lot with this conspiracy, and like I said, I wrote a book about it. I've actually written several books about it. Amazon still won't publish the copy. We're in an ongoing dispute, but that's another thing altogether. But anyway, it's really the whole family value operation. It started out, really.
Because
If we go
you're
back
from.
into the
Let's start with just like where you're from too, because it's kind of key. It's all started in California. I'm from Sacramento,
Right, right.
and
So yeah, I was from Fresno originally. I'm Fresno born, but me and another fellow I believe that might be on your show at some point, Carl. We were together at Bakersfield,
yes, we're
and
supposed to have Carl
you know,
Cogsworth on this show a little bit later tonight. Hopefully, we can have you two here at the
right,
same time.
yeah. Carl and I had a band together called Skidmark Souffle, and we opened up for a lot of different bands out in the Bay Area, especially around Bakersfield, and
Yeah.
really just that whole budding new metal scene. And you know, what with all the evidence, Tick, that I gather, um, what really appears to be happening here is that this is part of the great 20-year cycle conspiracy. And, we're just at the end slash beginning of that 20-year cycle. So there was a lot of different rituals that were bringing this about. And, it seems like how it really began was that Rick Rubin, the man who kind of put Korn together, he was the first um, scouting agent from MK Ultra, if you will, and he kind of found Korn. They were just like this meth jazz quintet. Didn't really know what they were doing, and he started initiating them into the greater order at the time.
People don't understand that in California there is basically like a Laurel Canyon, but in the Central Valley through Sacramento and Fresno and Bakersfield. And there's a bunch of intelligence kids that live up there. I'm one of them. Um, and so that's kind of how a lot of the stuff kind of came together in the beginning.
Well, yeah, that was part of that whole operation. Operation Family Freakout, Family Feud, Family Fun. Had a lot of different names.
Right. And it's basically a continuation
Um,
of MK Ultra, like you're saying.
Right, and what it was is that all these bands that participated in that Bakersfield scene had potential to be initiated into different faculties of this operation. And for the whole family values thing, what it really came down to with Korn, it took a couple albums for them to really get things together with Rick Rubin and everything. That third album that they did, Follow the Leader, that was really where things came together. That was when it was in full swing. We had everything going on with a Hot Topic and Spencer's Gifts and all that stuff. All these mall outlets they were using for the early data gathering hubs before the internet was actually in effect. And by providing this stylistic, fad based feedback loop adhering to complete occult principles, all this early stuff that supposedly where it came from, like I said, Baal, it was adrenochrome shamans descended from Jesus, utilizing strategic Crowley OTO-based death sex sigils in the Arctic Circle, provided Mondelic layout for the next 20-year cycle. In this 20-year cycle, what it does is it pacifies the public, it keeps them calm while feeding blood to the gods. And this next 20-year cycle, Korn's third album was the layout. It all worked together, and I don't mean to go off, but goddamn, it is a real serious conspiracy here.
I wanted to ask that question because I think that blood is very interesting. It's something that people don't talk a lot about because of like Hitler and stuff like that, and like it's just kind of stupid. But blood is super interesting, and basically, I